We're going to finish today with my moussaka. So this is a preparation that is simply made in a loaf pan. This is one of my biggest epiphanies of 2021 so far. Cooking for two when I make baked casseroles, when I make lasagna. I discovered that I can put them in a loaf pan and it's perfectly portioned. Probably a little bit more than 2 portions, but when I'm eating baked stuff like this, I tend to eat a little bit more than I probably should, but that's okay. So don't tell me. Start with the bottom, a layer on the bottom. And depending upon the size of your eggplant, you're gonna need anywhere from 2 to 4 pieces. These are relatively small. I bought organic eggplant. So 4 different pieces on the bottom here. And the next thing we do is put a nice layer of our sauce Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells absolutely spectacular. You get the notes of the cinnamon and you're not expecting it. You're expecting an Italian dish when you see this. But once you start to smell it, my goodness. So then another layer of our eggplant. Another question I get a lot about eggplant is, do we really need the skin on it? I mean, can we just peel it? Of course you can. Some people don't like this skin. I will tell you there's a lot of nutrients in it, and when you're vegetarian in particular, you're always looking for ways to get, extra protein, extra minerals, extra vitamins, and there is a lot in the skin. So I personally love to keep it on. So another layer is down, and then we're gonna put a final layer of our sauce. Looking and smelling divine. The final layer that goes on top is almost like a custard. So here we have a 1/2 cup of whole heavy cream, beaten in 1 egg. We have a couple of tablespoons of ricotta cheese. And we also have a pinch of nutmeg. And what essentially you have when you mix all these things together is almost a version of a custard. And when you pour it on top, great things happen. This gets warm and melty and good, but not overly cheesy. This is. Now in my house, we like our lasagnas, our casseroles, a little bit extra crispy and brown. Now, not everybody does. Certainly, we had this in the oven for probably closer to 50 minutes. It may have even been 55 minutes. But when you have something like eggplant, in particular, to have those crispy bits on the corner, everybody usually fights for the corner, right? I don't care if it's brownies or something baked like a lasagna or this beautiful moussaka. So one of the things that I do is to get a little bit of chopped parsley. And I used Italian parsley here, flat leaf parsley. Put it over the top. That little pop of green isn't just beautiful, it tastes really good. And it's a verdant, bright color. And if you do have a little bit of extra Parmesan, just a little sprinkle. And you take this and you just cut it in half, and that's dinner. Maybe a beautiful green salad on the side.